Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Wisconsin's offense takes the field to start this game off. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Hey, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
They go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. At the 45, on his way. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Badgers want to move quickly.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL.
Fires one high and deep. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays on big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
Yeah, I mean, such a fun chess match.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great 3rd down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
They'll try the run. Still on his feet at the 45. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him for the sack. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play. 2nd and long from the 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Leon. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he got loose. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. We always talk about the Wisconsin ground game, but the Badgers have had some efficient quarterbacks in recent years, too.
And just finding the guy that fits, right? They're a scheme fit, a system fit. Finding that guy that can be a complement to the run game. That's what you want with a great Wisconsin offense.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. 2nd and very short here for the offense. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Still looking, on the move. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Badgers are threatening in the red zone. Trying to run, it's York. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A 1st down for the offense. From the gun. Might be looking to run. He's going to fire to the left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to scramble. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the 1st. The Cowboys brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. Now, it's just who are the best 2 teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference in the middle of the season. You can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming. The AT unit on the field.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Right? The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his man. It's Leon. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And he returned that into reverse skate in a hurry and takes it to the 46. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Looking left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Buying some time. He'll pull it down and run. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Complete out of the backfield. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cowboys!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Wyoming, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before that. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Trying to find his man on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Feeling some heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Badgers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They keep it on the ground to open the third. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, look out, there he goes. He's piled up 97 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Looking to scramble. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Well, look at this. 4th down and 1.5 miles, and the offense is going for the big play. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. And bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Line gets set, 1st down. The run from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Hands it off. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing into 2nd level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
The Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Barges ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Badgers look to keep this drive humming. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Badgers are in the hurry-up. Might as well give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Badgers.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Offense set on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Now on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Was to pass. He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming, he'll call for the fair catch. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the...
Off he goes! He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Murphy. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Big play to start the drive, a little tougher sense. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. He's right on target. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Cowboys are marching down the field. The hand to the running back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big way.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner will be knocked down. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And now on 3rd down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man to the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Quick completion to the right. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. The Badgers with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Badgers look to do some damage in the red zone. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that's set.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Badger.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-3?
And he will be sacked. And here in the fourth quarter, they were trying to tie it, and they cannot. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. So still a 2-point game here, and you'd like to give your defense a little pat on the back by following their stop with a score, Jesse.
Yeah, and I feel like the offense here, they sense this opportunity, right, David? They know if they go score, they put themselves in a position to win.
And you put your defense in a great spot. I want to be up in the fourth quarter. If they can put a drive together here, up by a touchdown, I like my chances.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Moving out of the pocket. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Little too much juice on that one from the junior.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourself a shot to win.
Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.